But Laurie Whitwell from The Athletic on if United pulling out of the Baleba deal is a negotiation tactic. I don't get that feeling. They've had club-to-club talks now as well. So there's been a courtesy call from United to Brighton to say we're not going to pursue this one and leave it there. Whether it's there, they appreciate he's not for sale or whatever price a sale would have looked like. I think there was a point in the negotiations where the João Pedro money, 55 million plus 5, was raised as a possible fee. And clearly if Brighton have said no, it's going to be more than that. And that's where we're at with it, where Man United maybe, walked away. Also saying about whether Manchester United could go for any other midfielder, again in The Athletic, Laurie Whitwell, it's been getting a bit of traction. I think Wharton's been discussed to a degree. Yeoman has been another one that's been mentioned. I wonder if they just wait now until next summer. I wouldn't say that categorically because clearly the midfield is one that they've looked at, athletic and dynamic. I wouldn't rule it out, but I get the feeling that Baleba was the one they would try and do. I don't know they'll go for an alternative now. So effectively, The Athletic, Laurie Whitwell, who is well, briefed by the club, saying that Baleba, it feels like Baleba was the one, and there might not be anybody else after him. Before I talk about the goalkeeper, stunning. I find that absolutely stunning that a journalist who gets most of his information from the club and from a credible outlet like The Athletic is saying with his own mouth, I think there was a point in negotiations where the João Pedro money of 55 plus 5 was raised as a possible fee. And clearly Brighton have said, no, it's going to be more than that. If we're searching for an explanation as to why we didn't get Baleba and why we briefed Ornstein that we were going for Baleba and why we spent 2 weeks happy to promote that story and then we just suddenly walked away. As J. Lo says, what an insulting offer. And like ringing up Aston Villa and asking to loan Emi Martinez was one of the worst stories of the summer, transfer related. I think that one is a close second. I mean, it sort of explains everything. If our attempts to buy a top-class goalkeeper are ringing Aston Villa and asking to loan their goalkeeper, and our attempts to sign a top-class midfielder are to offer them half of what he's worth, I mean, maybe it is all just spin. Maybe it is. But it leaves you going, why? I mean, I would expect that to be in The Sun, with all due respect. I would expect that to be in a uncredible outlet. I would not expect it to be coming in from The Athletic that we've offered 55 plus 5 for Baleba. And it explains, all I've wanted to know is have a little bit of an understanding why we publicly pronounced for 2 weeks that we were going to get Baleba and we were all putting him in our, best 11. And then we don't understand why we drop it like a stone. And if we were, if we're half the price off what he's worth, no wonder. It's embarrassing. And it explains a lot, doesn't it? And this is why I think it's always important to give a score for a transfer window when it's shut. Not when it's speculative. Because last week, myself included, we're getting very excited about Baleba, saying we could get Donnarumma and Baleba, and this could be an 8 out of 10. We're languishing on a 5 out of 10, in my opinion, and it might not get any higher. We've sold nobody. We're not getting Baleba. We might not be getting a goalkeeper. And we apparently may have offered 55 plus 5. They sold Caicedo for 100 2 years ago. And we think the world has changed to the extent that Brighton would let us have Baleba for 55 plus 5. That's the sort of story you never want to see the light of day, by the way. That should be down in the coal mines, forgotten about for eternity. No one should be digging that up. That's the sort of thing you say to Brighton, please never tell anybody. You don't tell David Ornstein, hey, David, get it. You might want to get a tweet out. Get your bomber ready. We're going for Baleba. Let's go. Tell the world. Fabrizio as well. We're going for Baleba. We're going for Baleba. Everybody, we're going for Baleba. Come on. Yeah, we mean business. Romano, do that little meme. What is it? Don't leave Man United out or whatever. Get that on. Get it on play, but put it on loop. We mean business. Come on, we're in business. We're all off to Brighton. Get me my phone. Brighton. Have you seen it? Have you seen the noise? Here, listen to the noise. Listen to the noise. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, grab the boys. United are grabbing Baleba. He wants to come. David and Romano, they're telling everybody, we're trending everywhere. We're trending in Africa. We're trending in Asia. We're trending in Iceland, United States, Europe. We are trending. Baleba to Man United. Are you a believer? Everyone's a believer. Right, get ready for this. What do you mean make us an offer? Well, I was going to come for that. 55 plus 5. Hello? I think it's a bad connection. Hello? Hello? 50... Hello? Is that any better? Hello? Hello? I've lost connection. Oh, I've got a message. Got a message. It's like Love Island. It will be Love Island when we've got Baleba and we're top of the league. Fuck off. The price is double that. David, you know that tweet about going for Baleba? Can you just say, yeah, he's not for sale. Just say he's not for sale. Say he's not for sale. That's the best thing. He's not for sale. But you've just spent 2 weeks going for him. Surely you found out he was for sale before. Just say he's not for sale. How much were you going to offer? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What's that got to do with anything? He wasn't for sale. We could have, David, we could have offered him $1 billion and they wouldn't have sold him. What did you offer? Doesn't matter. Just say he's not for sale. But you've just been going on about it for 2 weeks. David, do you want any more good stories? We fucked up. Throw us a bone. We fucked up. Paper the cracks and we'll give you the next one. Not for sale. Don't let this ever get out. I don't know. I don't know whether we offered 55 plus 5. That's just the story.